Oh my god, it's weird being live. Jordan Rianne, I'm 21 and I'm a model.
I'm Jay Pierce. I'm 21. I like to call it social media influencer because it sounds
that sounds better than I'm a model.
I'm Grace. I am Grace Fit UK on social media.
When people come up to you,
Yeah, they say,
are you Grace?
No, they take the UK off. It's Grace.
Grace?
Fit.
My name's Anna. I'm a social media influencer.
Hey.
And I'm studying at university.
Only a little bit.
Oh yeah,
21 and 19.
Love
Cute,
that.
cute.
What do you all love about vlogging?
What I love about vlogging, whatever you want to call it, is the fact that I can be myself and have a career out of it. And it's like you are working, but you're doing something that you love every day. So it's all good in the hood.
I like that. That like on a vlog, you just are you. Like there's no really hiding in what you are, what you're doing. Like obviously, yeah, you can edit a vlog, but you still look like you are you. Whereas in a picture, you can do whatever you want to a picture. A vlog is like the natural session that you're in, and I feel like it's more comfortable.
Yeah. I feel like just because you feel like you're with someone, even though it's just a camera.
Yeah.
It's so lonely.
At first, it is strange though. Like when you think about it, like we are just talking to ourselves to a camera.
Yeah. I kind of like now.
But to me, it's like just normal now. So
Yeah.
and I feel like more people should know about
It's
vlogging.
fun.
Yeah.
It's just a
Video
whole other
diary.
take on social media.
Yeah, like I prefer it to blogging. I don't have a blog, even though can I call myself a blogger?
Yeah.
I don't have a blog just because I know that I would become uninspired by that. So that's more like the type of thing that I would have from uni. So as in terms of like an essay or something. And so I think I would look at it more like, oh my god, I've got to write something for this time this week. Whereas if I'm vlogging, I kind of just take it along with me, and I feel it's so much more personal because I'm just showing exactly what I'm
That's
doing.
why I'm just shit at writing, so it just wouldn't happen.
Oh, but you need to see some of the stuff I've written. It's like, did I really write that? What kind of vlog is it? It's terrible.
How did you start vlogging and why?
When I was younger, most of my stuff was off of social media. A lot of my stuff was like in West End. I did a lot of acting. I went to drama school and did all of that. And I wasn't really on social media. And then I started modelling, and to promote myself, I had to use social media. So it kind of just went from there, and then I kind of realised that I kind of fell in love with it, kind of thing. I found like I was really comfortable doing it, more comfortable than anything else. So I felt like it was like another way of interacting with people outside of a phone call or texting, or meeting like in person. There's social media as well. And I now continue to do it because I genuinely love it, and because I found that through doing it, like even if it's one person, when people get those messages like, oh, you've really helped me with blah 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 blah, it makes me really feel good. So it makes me want to continue to do it. So for me, that's my reason why I still do it.
I came across beauty videos from when I was like 12, 13, and then I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. And then
Decided to be the coolest thing.
no, it was so cool to me. And then I decided to make my own channel. And my camera was shit, everything was shit. I was like 13, 14 around the time. I had like no subscribers, but I did it because I looked up to these other beauty gurus.
Yeah.
But it wasn't even popping back then. So I was quite embarrassed. I was like, what? It wasn't popping. It was weird to people basically. But I kept it secret for a while. And then I told a few people, it got out, because you know, everyone's bitches back then. And then it got out and people were horrible to me, so I deleted it. I turned 18 and then I was on Instagram, but it was never meant to be a career for me. It was just something that I'd go on. But then all these followers started coming out from nowhere.
My story. I feel like we're in alcoholics for longer. But yeah, so basically I have a very similar story. I started up an Instagram because I wanted to motivate myself and I wanted to get into fitness. And I kept looking at everyone on Instagram, and obviously everyone in the kind of fitness Instagram world, when I started, so about a year and a half ago, everyone looked the same, everyone looked absolutely perfect. And then I was like, well, I want to be into fitness, but I don't look like this. So I decided to start up my own account because it was only to keep myself accountable. So I didn't make it private at first, but I blocked around 400 people I know, and it took about half a day. So much work. And I started it up, and I basically just posted every meal I had, and when I did a workout, and kind of shared these things. And I really liked making recipes of things that I loved but making them healthier, and so I started doing that. And then loads of people I know found it, and then same with you, there was so much bitching just because it's a different thing, and people don't really like different things, I guess.
Yeah.
And back then that really bothered me, so I so nearly deleted my account, but I was also getting really motivated by it and by the whole sort of community on Instagram. So I decided to keep the page, but I made it private and I blocked even more people. And then I kept going, and it just became something I really loved, to the point where I cared much more about that than caring about people who, essentially, if they're gonna hate on you, something like that, then they're gonna hate on anything. So I continued to do that, and now it's, I mean, I'm a student, it's kind of sort of become a career type thing.
Yeah. For me, I kind of just stumbled across Instagram, made an account like a couple of years ago, and then just realised I could use it to connect with so many different people, work with different brands. Like, it's a great platform to kind of just expand expansion. So for me, going to grow really.
We have someone called Amanda to say, I've started a YouTube channel and I want to know how to keep on pushing even though I'm getting more negativity than I am positivity. Is there anything you can do?
Forget the hate. If you want to do something, then do it. Like, as long as you're not hurting anyone or being disrespectful to anyone, then do what you
People,
got
you
to
could
do.
be walking down the road and someone's gonna have
Yeah,
something
there
bad
will
to say.
always be people who hate. Like,
Don't.
And at the end of the day, you can grow from what you're doing. So, like, you can get hate or people might not like what you're doing, but then you're growing, so you can become the best person at doing what you're doing in, like, it could take 5 years, but you can
Do it. Take the negative and make it positive. Like, it's hard to do, but do it.
also, from a purely business point of view, that means more people are seeing your page.
And that you could literally be sitting still and someone's going to have something bad to say about you.
Yeah.
Like, you could be the sexiest person in the world and someone still won't like you.
Yeah.
So it's that mindset of being able to kind of realise that not everyone is going to like you, not everyone's going to hate you.
And that's fine.
And that's okay.
I think also over time it definitely gets better because it used to affect me so much.
Yeah.
Like, you will always get one nasty comment on most posts when you have sort of some following, and then so it used to massively affect me. I would kind of like message my friends like, do you think this too? And now I kind of, I'll glance at my phone, read the comment, look away. Like,
laugh at it.
yeah,
when I
exactly.
see
Usually
hate
laugh
comments-
because it'll be something so ridiculous.
When I see hate comments, I literally ask myself, like, who are you? Like, who
How
are
have
you?
you benefited my life?
Who are
in any
you?
way, shape or form?
I'd love to know.
You'll be
So what would be the worst comment or even lie that has been said about all of you?
Jade. She's like, let me think of one.
No, seriously. I'm a prostitute.
Oh, yeah, babe.
Rude.
But why?
And you know what? No disrespect to prostitutes, because
You
do what you gotta do. Like,
Yeah,
at the end
money.
of the day, you basically you
get like
that's for you.
You gotta own up to what you're doing. That's how I see it. If you wanna do something that not everyone's gonna agree with, you've got to stand by it.
And it's your life.
Doing things
It's
so
your
well.
life and whatever, but it annoys me when I have actually worked for everything I've got, and then someone just assumes that I've had sex to get it. It's like, you know,
But the problem
I'm
is
not
their
that
mindset.
chick.
Done. So like I've had so many times, just general in terms of transformation photos and stuff, people are always like, oh, it's fake,
It's
or oh, you didn't
photoshopped,
actually
yeah.
look like that in April because we saw you then. It's like, well,
Definitely did.
I mean,
Definitely
would I
did.
lie? Yeah, and
Someone told me that I've bleached, and I was like, this is the most outrageous thing I've ever heard. Because I'm lighter in some pictures than I am in others. And I'm like, it's just lighting! It's good lighting. It is good lighting. And it's just that simple. Like, sometimes the lighting just makes you look epic. And sometimes it doesn't. Also, I travel 24/7. So sometimes I have a tan, and sometimes I don't. And someone had the cheek to be like, so what bleaching cream do you use? I was like,
You forget you're ugly.
oh, babe!
we all know ugly all the time. All the
Okay, and then we also have what cameras do you all use to take your pictures?
It's 750D. Yeah, Canon 750D.
I use a Panasonic G7K because it was in my price range and it's light but it's a DSLR, so good.
Right now I'm using a Canon 70D, but prior to that I just used my phone, whatever iPhone has.
It's for me, it's either my iPhone or a Canon 700D.
Jade, who is your inspiration?
No one.
Oh.
Oh my god. No, honestly,
I didn't
like.
expect that.
No, I know. No, I didn't mean it like that, but like I am Jade Pierce. So they're like, I am my own person. I don't look at anyone and think like,
I want to be
Exactly.
them.
I want to be them.
You can take inspiration from people without.
Like, okay,
Yeah.
for example,
Aspects of them.
I love Rihanna's fashion sense. Could I pull off Rihanna's fashion sense? No. So I'm not really inspired because I wouldn't even go there. Do you know what I mean? But I love Rihanna's fashion sense. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How did you know you love doing what you do? Like,
Because I just feel it in my bones. Do you know what I mean?
what's your favourite food, everyone?
Oh, I love food.
Food. Full stop.
Food.
Yeah,
Yeah,
food.
I'll take it.
Honestly.
I only have 2 foods I don't like.
What?
Celery
I don't mind food.
and coriander.
Oh, I like coriander.
I don't know.
I love a bit of mac and cheese.
I love a roast dinner.
I like a bit of mac
Crispy
and cheese.
potatoes.
I had a roast dinner yesterday. Shout out Shay.
Yeah.
Thank you. It was lovely.
I love burgers.
Burgers were a good time.
Burgers are good.
When your bun's sweet as well.
I like curry bake.
We're like really in our feelings right now about food.
From Shanice Morgan, who's looking for advice. She said, I've been blogging for a while but constantly get hate for being mixed race. How do you all cope with comments that hurt?
Oh. Should we tell them about the example we just had on
Oh yeah.
Instagram?
I'm just like,
Stunned that you get hate for being mixed race.
yeah, that is weird. Like, who are these humans
In
doing?
2016.
It's insane.
Like, I think the thing is, it's so easy to just say to someone, ignore it.
Yeah.
They're just being silly and
You just
but
have to think it's coming from a crazy place.
yeah, I think that's what.
It's
like-
coming from someone that's not stable.
Like, you're not mentally well.
Yeah,
you're
like
not.
why would you?
You can't take something like that seriously.
But it's
so
true,
you just
why-
have to
why-
discredit it.
I actually can't comprehend that. That's ridiculous to me.
We're live now. Is there any comments that anyone has said that you'd like to set straight? Saying, no, this is not true. This is the truth.
I've got one for ya.
Oh god.
My boobs. Everyone thinks they're fake. And do you know what? I'm not surprised. I'm tiny. I'm literally like this. And I've got watermelons attached to me. But I swear to God, they're not fake. It runs in both sides of my family.
I'm jealous.
I actually am considering a reduction, not because of anyone's comments or what anyone thinks, it's just my back is in a lot of so yeah, they're not fake, and I wish I could show you, but I'm not going to, because if you saw them, you would know they're not fake, because if they
They
were,
don't
they
look
would
fake.
be up here,
They're just not fake.
but instead they're halfway down my chest.
Do you prefer Blue Ribbon or Y Hair Company? And she also said, this is from Nirvana. You inspire me every day, Jade.
Ah, thank you so much.
Oh, that's so good.
Company rivals! I get this question a lot, and I don't really like to address it or comment about it because, you know, I've worked for both, they're fabulous, but Blue Ribbon.
But then in saying that, Blue Ribbon is kind of like the
White hair, no,
hair company.
white hair is really, really good. But so,
If you had to say what.
if I did have to say one,
it would be.
it would be
Either
Blue
good or
Ribbon.
bad.
But Blue Ribbon's more expensive.
When is the next time you will all be in the USA?
Oh,
I'm planning.
I'm going this year. I can't say when yet. I can't pinpoint exactly when, but I'm there towards the end of this year. Probably next year.
Sometime in the future.
What do you need to be a model, look-wise and personality?
Okay,
Commercial or
something
fashion.
I've found within the modelling industry from when I did it when I was younger and now is that it changes every day. Literally, you could be the it look for a week, and then the next week you're no longer the it look.
Yeah.
So you can't really pinpoint what you need to be a model. Personality-wise, I personally think it's key to be a kind person. I've learned within the industry that it's not just about what you do and how much you push yourself, it's also about who you know, and you need to be friends with people, you need to be kind to people. And there are so many stunning models within the industry now that have horrible personalities, and it limits them to what they can do. So I personally think a key thing apart, like, to be part of your personality is that you need to be kind-hearted and
It's just as
open.
important.
Yeah,
Really.
I think personality is kind of, it helps more so than just looks, because looks
I'm daydreaming.
vary
Sorry,
between
I'm
different people. Different companies want different looks, so you could have a look for one company and another company doesn't want you, but your personality could be perfect for both.
And what I love about this day and age is, you know, there's categories for everyone. Like before, like modelling was about being really, really, really skinny, and it's not like that anymore.
No.
And I love that.
Hey, so would you say that blogging is a full-time career, or do you all have other jobs on the side as well?
It's a full-time career for me.
You can decide whether you want to do it full time.
That's what I was going to say, yeah.
I think for the past year, I was working in both a very intense job in finance as well as blogging and general social media. And towards the end, it got very, very tough. Like, I always want to get the best content out, and I really enjoy it. And I was starting to enjoy this a lot more, but I had a contract and also like a moral obligation to be doing something, and so I'd say it depends on what you want to get out of it, because some people I know just continue posting and that's absolutely fine, but if you want to be working with brands, if you want to be going to events, if you want to be travelling places with people, then you really need to do it full time, but also don't jump to do it full time if you don't think it's financially viable for you.
That's what I was going to say, it depends on your financial situation.
Yeah, it's like any self-employed thing. There could be 1 month where you have every brand wants you and you're working with everyone and you've got a sponsored post every day, and that's great, but then the next month you could have nothing.
Yeah.
So it's like anything that's self-employed, you're kind of always living on the edge, so make sure that you first of all love it enough to be kind of working with yourself, for yourself, by yourself every day, but also make sure that it is
When I
viable.
started, I was living with my mum.
Yeah.
Like, I had no bills to pay. I had nothing. So like, I could focus on it.
Yeah.
If like now, it's my job. But like, if you have so much to pay for and stuff, that you can't just forget everything.
Yeah.
It is definitely, obviously, because it's a new industry, there are still brands that don't necessarily want to get involved with it as well, so it is kind of, it's not necessarily, like, you don't know what long term.